Hey guys, we've showed you machines harvesting rice in Japan on previous videos. Usually what happens is, similar to this one, the stalks and the rice heads go into the front of the machine. Usually the rice grains get separated inside the machine into a big bucket, and then the rest of the plant gets spat out the back, and it later gets ploughed back into the field again. However, this machine's different. You'll notice it didn't spit anything out the back. So what it's done is, inside that box it has actually separated the rice grains into a big barrel, and then the rest of the plant has been rolled up into a cylinder to be deposited out the back. Look at that. So we don't know for sure what they use this for. However, you'd have to assume, because it's green and because of the next step of the process that you're going to find interesting, we assume it's going to be used for cattle food. So it'd be perfect for feeding cows. And in actual fact, at dairy farms we have actually seen this finished product piled up in big piles, so we assume it's the same thing. But have a look at this machine. Picks it up. Never seen this before. This is the first time we saw this. So the car got stopped straight away. Stop, quick, look at this. And look at this machine. So it's spinning it, so obviously that's wrapping the thing on, but you see it's turning it as well. So it's rolling it and spinning it, so that this wrapping is getting evenly spread around the bundle. See that? Slowly turning it as it spins it, and the guy just sits there and waits till it's done. Lots of layers. It went around, went around a long time. Obviously it's got to be a fairly strong wrapping, because it's going to get some fairly major treatment, isn't it? And it's obviously very heavy. So a little while later, and the finished product, once he's finished rolling it, looks like this. Isn't that neat? And they just pile these up on the back of a truck and take them away. We're assuming to that dairy farm we talked about earlier. So he's finished now. Beginning a new stack over there. So that stack we just showed you was from this field that's closest to us. They've just started doing this field that he's standing next to now. So that's the first one in the stack next to that field that they just started now. So it's obviously a lot more time consuming. Usually the harvesting is done by one person on a harvester, and when the harvester's full they just drive over to the truck. We've showed you this before. They have a nozzle that comes out and just fills up. They have another truck waiting, and with a big container in the back, and they just spray the rice into that. Usually it's a one-man operation, often one man and his wife out here in the countryside. Usually just the two of them do it. We can see with this operation here, you've got 3 machines, other machines sitting around waiting to be used. That's the thing they pick it up with there. So it's obviously a much more serious operation to do it this way, but the end result is that instead of just ploughing that plant back into the soil again, it's getting used for something. Obviously it's got some value that they can wrap it up and sell it, so seems to be a smart thing to do, doesn't it? It must, the money must be in it, or they wouldn't do it, would they? Anyway, hopefully someone found that interesting. More videos coming soon.